Which of the following class is the superclass of string, string buffer, even for string builder? So for all kind of string classes, always the superclass is a lang package. Okay. So that is stored in Java again. What is the output of the following code? We are before discussing this. So when I am creating two strings, string s1 equal to hi means it will create a string pool. In the string pool, hi is created. Okay. Then once again, I am creating one more string, that is s2. Again, I am creating hi. Now, what the compiler will do, it will go and check whether this value is available already in the pool. If this value is already available in the pool means this S2 object also will point to the same object. Okay. So now S1 and S2 point to the same object. Okay. If you do the same thing with new operator, what will happen? String S3 equal to new string hi. Okay, so in this case, there is a separate memory location is created for S3 and this hi will be stored because of the new memory allocation operator. Then if I am creating one more string, string S4 equal to new string hi means this new operator create a separate memory location for S4 irrespective of the content. So this S4 will be stored in separate memory location. This S3 will be stored in separate memory location. In this case, here S1 and S2 will point to the same memory location and then it will point to the same value hi. So this is a difference while creating the strings using the string literal and new operator. Okay. Now with this knowledge, we'll proceed this code. Here we are having S1. Okay. So I'm using the new operator and I'm passing the value Ali. So what will happen? S1 is created. Then the value Ali will be stored. Then I'm creating S2. Then I'm storing allies here. Okay. So here they did not give equal to operator. Okay. They did not go for comparison. What they have done, they have assigned the S2 to S1. Okay, only single equal to operator is there. So we are assigning S2 to S1. So I am assigning this S2 value to S1. So this Ali will be replaced by Alice now. Okay. So now S1 points to this Alice. Okay. Then what will be the result? So we are assigning S2 to S1 and we are printing the value of S1. So what will be stored in S1? Alice will be stored in S1. That will be printed. So option D is the answer. Here option D is the answer. Next question. Okay. So we are creating a string. We are creating a string S1 and we are storing hello. Okay. So S1 is created. Hello is there. Okay. Then S2 is created. Hello is there. S3 is created. I'm creating S3 using in this way. So now what the compiler will do, it will go and check already the value hello is there or not in the constant pool, right? If the value is there, then what will happen? This S3 also will point to the same object. Okay, now S1 and S3 pointing to the same object hello. S2 is pointing to this hello. Now we are checking, we are applying the equal to operator between S1 and S2. Yeah, the content of S1 and S2. So content of S1 and S2. They are stored in different memory location, right? S- So here you will get the answer is false. Okay, so it won't get executed. Then else statement only will get executed. So we are printing S1 and S2 are not equal. Then next statement you are checking S1 equal to S3. So this is S1 and this is S3. Both are pointing to the same content. Okay. So here this becomes true. You are executing this line. And this line is not at all executed. So option C is the right answer. S1 and S2 are not equal. S1 and S3 are equal. Next question. This is a tricky question. So we have initialized a variable numFish with value 4 and fish type tuna. Then we are declaring another fish. We are adding numFish. What is the value of numFish? 4 plus this one, right? So 4 plus 1 becomes 5. This 5 is an integer value, right? I'm trying to store this 5 in string value. Java is called a strictly typed language, right? I cannot store integer in string value. That is not at all possible. So I will get an error message saying that incompatible type int cannot be converted into string. So we will get error message so the code does not compile. So incompatible types int cannot be converted into string. Next question. This is very interesting and important question. We'll check one by one. Here numfish is 4 and s is hello. Okay, so you have created the string using the string literal concept. So I will write it neatly. S will be created. Okay, then we have created using the string pool. Okay, so this is a pool. Then hello will be stored here. Okay, and then we will give memory location also for easy reference. Okay, so this line is over. Next we are coming to this line. I am using the new operator to allocate memory for t. So t is created separately and we are passing the content of s to t. Okay, so hello will be passed here and the memory location can be 7000. Okay, now we are checking hello, the string literal. Okay, the string literal equals yes, right? Always equals method will compare the content, not the reference. Okay, so here also hello equals hello. This condition is true, right? So it will print 1. 1 is printed. Next line. T equal to s, right? So whenever you are applying the equal to operator between the two object, it always compares the memory address, right? So in this case, in this line, we are comparing 3000 memory location. 3000. What is the memory location of S? That is 3000 equal to what is the memory location of T? 7000. So always the equal to operator compares the reference, not the content. Okay. So this becomes false now, right? So this 2 won't get printed. It is false. Then T dot equals of yes. Okay, so equals method always compares the content. So in S also we are having hello and T also we are having hello. Then we are printing 3. Then hello equal to yes. Yes, this hello is a string literal and this yes is also a string pool, right? So both are equal. So 4 also will get printed. And this is a string literal hello and this t is a reference because it is created using new operator. Okay, it is not a string constant pool, it is a reference. Now hello, so here we are comparing like this, hello equal to 7000. This is false, right? So we won't get answer as 5. So 1, 3 and 4. So A, C, D is the right answer. So the option is A, C and D. Which are true statements? Choose all that apply. An immutable object can be modified. The statement is wrong because we cannot modify the immutable object. An immutable object cannot be modified. This statement is true. An immutable object can be garbage collected. We'll come back to these two lines. String is a immutable. That is true. String buffer is immutable. No, this is wrong. String buffer is always mutable. String builder also mutable. So only string is immutable. Rest of the things, string buffer and string builder are mutable thing. Okay, so this statement is meant it is wrong. So the statement B right now according to this statement B is correct and statement E is correct. And what about this C and D means? Okay, so the immutable object is garbage collected, right? So whatever object we are creating in Java, all those objects are garbage collected. So this statement also true. And here we have said that the immutable object cannot be garbage collected. No, that is not. That is wrong. Once the lifetime of object is over, or the object is not used for long time, automatically Java will do garbage collection. So this statement also wrong. So right now, what are the statements are correct? Option B, okay, option C, and option E. So these are the right answers. Next question. ABCD is given. We are finding the length. Okay. So string function will use length. Yeah, we know it. So it will print. So this length function is used to count the number of characters in the string. Okay, so how many we are having? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this len function will give the answer as 6. So 6, we have to choose all the correct answers. Okay. Then caret 3. So this is 0, 1, 2, 3. At third position, the character D is stored. Okay, that is also get printed. Then, so A, B, C, D, F, right? A, B, I will draw here. A, B, C, D, E, F, right? So index position 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? Here we are trying to access the character at 6th index which is not available. Okay, so in this case we are trying to access uh, an index, okay, that is not available to us. So in that case we will get an exception message. Index out of bounds exception is thrown as an error message. So the option is B, D and E. So you will get the error message like a string, that to know string index out of bounds exception, you will get it as a error message from the lang package. Next question. We will start our execution from the main function. Okay, then for row 1 we have assigned to row. Okay, so this row 1, okay, row 1 is a string type. So strings are immutable one. That means uh, the content available in row 1, no, that is not at all modifiable. We cannot change it. Okay, so this row 1 we cannot change it. And the next object we are creating, no, row 2, that is a string builder object. Okay, I can modify this, but I cannot modify row 1 because it's a immutable one. String builder is a mutable one. That means I can modify the content. Okay, so in here in row 2 we are again storing the row because we are passing this as an argument. Now I am calling a row function which is available here. Okay, by passing the row 1 and row 2 as a argument. Now the compiler will go to this function. Okay, it will go to the row function, and row 1 will be assigned to this row 1 will be assigned to this row 1, and this row 2 will be assigned to this row 2. Right? Okay. Now row 1 dot concatenate. Okay. So even though if I am concatenating the value with row 1, nothing will be appended to row 1. The content of the row 1 is always same, that is row only. Then in row 2, that is a string builder type, I am appending 3 apostrophes. So what will happen here? The 3 exclamatory symbol will be added here because string builder is a mutable one. We can modify the content. Okay. Then we are coming back to the function call we have completed. Next we will move on to the next line. So I am printing the row 1. So what is the current value of row 1? Only row is printed. Row. Okay. What is the current value of row 2? Row 3 exclamatory symbol. Okay, that is the answer. So which one is matching? Option B is matching. Option B is the right answer. Okay, this question is based on string builder. String builder is a mutable one. Okay, so few things we have to remember about string builder. String builder is a it is not synchronized. Okay, it is not synchronized, and string builder is not thread safe also. Okay, then one more important property, string builder is a mutable one. Okay, so fast no, so in terms of fast, string builder is faster than string buffer. Okay, so I can use the string builder only for single threaded application. So we can use string builder for single thread application. So these are the facts we have to remember about string builder. Now we will get into the question. We are creating a string builder object SB. Yeah, we have created. Okay, SB. Then nothing, empty string we have created. Fine. Then I am appending A, right? 3 A's we are appending A. Then